Hello, Planeswalker. Welcome to One Pack Magic, where we open one pack of magic cards and, dabble in some necromancy, for funsies. Anyway, here we have another pack of Dominaria United. Gonna go back and see if, get some big golem energy here. Alright. First up is an advertisement. Hooray. Alright. Oh boy, this guy. Splatter Goblin. A 1 black Phyrexian Goblin, 2/1. When Splatter Goblin dies, target creature an opponent controls gets -0, -1 until end of turn. Nasty. Not just the ability, just ew. Splatter Goblin. Alright, Academy Wall. A 2 blue wall with 0/5. Defender, which means it cannot attack. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, you may draw a card. If you do, discard a card. This ability triggers only once each turn. Stall for Time. A 2 white instant with kicker of 1 blue. Tap up to 2 target creatures. If this spell was kicked, put a stun counter on each of those creatures. If a permanent with a stun counter would become untapped, remove 1 from it instead. And then you get your draw card. There's definitely a blue ability right there. Hexbane Tortoise. A 2 green turtle. 3/2 with Ward 2. Reminder, whenever this creature becomes the target of a spell or ability an opponent controls, counter it unless that player pays 2. Also has Enlist. As this creature attacks, you may tap a non-attacking creature you control without summoning sickness. When you do, add its power to this creature's until end of turn. So if you got someone like stronger waiting in the wings, it's like, oh well, this turtle's enlisting you, and then boom, more damage. Vashino Branch Rider. A single red Vashino. Warrior with 1/1 and kicker of 2 green. With haste, and if Vashino Branch Rider was kicked, poor thing, it enters the battlefield with 2 +1/+1 counters on it. And 2 red Branch Rider gets +2/+0 until end of turn. So if you pay the kicker cost, he gets to +2/+2, and then you can do that and give him another +2. So you potentially got a 5/4 creature. Well, I don't know. 5/3 creature. Magnagolf Sentry. A 3 green tree folk. 4/4 with reach, which means you can attack flyers. That's about it. Well, I mean, that's all you really need from a tree folk. You don't need anything fancy. Doesn't need any hobbits. Tribute to Urborg. A 1 black instant with kicker of 1 blue. Target creature gets -2/-2 until end of turn. If this spell was kicked, that creature gets an additional -1/-1 until end of turn for each instant and sorcery in your graveyard. So, you could potentially kill a creature for 4 mana. If you got a lot of them, you can kill a really big creature. Haunted Mire. It is a swamp forest land, which tap at either black or green mana, and Haunted Mire enters the battlefield tapped. Yeah, I mean, pretty good land. Flowstone Kavu. A 2 red Kabu, 2/3 with Menace. This creature can't be blocked except by 2 or more creatures. Pay 1 red mana. Flowstone Kabu gets +1/-1 until end of turn. I remember these creatures came out in Invasion and they did all this wild, nasty stuff. They were great. I loved Kabus. Sprouting Goblin. A 1 red Goblin Druid, 2/2, with kicker of green. When Sprouting Goblin enters the battlefield, if it was kicked, search your library for a land card with a basic land type, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle. Pay 1 red, tap Goblin, sacrifice a land, draw a card. That's not bad for collectively 3 mana. Ooh. This looks like a badass. Yavimaya Iconoclast. A 1 green elf. 3/2 with kicker red. Trample means any other damage. It's like if it gets blocked, it still deals damage to whoever. When Yavimaya Iconoclast enters the battlefield, if it was kicked, it gets +1/+1 and gains haste until the end of turn. Well, you only need haste once, but yeah, that'd be pretty nasty. Zar Ojanin, Zion of Ephrathah. A 3 green white legendary cat warrior, 4/4, with domain. Whenever Zar comes tapped, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control with toughness less than the number of basic land types among lands you control. That's not a bad deal. Speaking of land, Yavimaya Coast. Tap, add 1 colorless mana. Or tap, add green or blue. Yavimaya Coast deals 1 damage to you. Oh, it's a pain land. I don't know why people frothing at the mouth for those things, but I ain't gonna yuck someone's yum. We got a shiny foil here. Look at it. Elfham Worm, a 4 green worm, 5/4 with vigilance, which means it does not touch their attack, and trample, which means it demolishes anyone in its path. So that's pretty nasty in its own right. Oh, hello. We got the signature series art mountain. The little stained glass looking thing. I do not, like I said, not my favorite. I do like the ones from Infinity, where they're literally like planets and thin spacescapes, but that's just me. And we got a zombie token. Yep. Nothing to see here, but a zombie 2/2. It doesn't do anything spectacular. Alright, so what would I use out of this pack? I definitely use that one, obviously. I could use that one. I might. I mean, I don't know. You'd have to find a way to get that life back, because I'm kind of ish when it comes to life. I would use that one, late game. Definitely would use them. They look just look at them. They look badass. I like this goblin. That one I might use. Definitely use the Kavu. I would use that. I might. I have to build a deck about it, but maybe. Yeah, that'd be all right for. I really don't see myself using that one. I could use this. Maybe. Not really. I don't see myself using that one. Alright, so that is Dominaria United. Pretty decent pull. But in any case, I will see you tomorrow, and have a magical day.